2021 Time 100 featured Harry and Meghan. This year, King Charles has been named on Time's list of the 100 most influential people of 2023, as he was hailed for his work with the Prince's Trust and his efforts to evolve the monarchy within the modern age. British Vogue editor-in-chief Edward Enninful, OBE, penned a piece for Time in which he praised the King's work to put his friends and family into steady employment through the charity while he was growing up in West London. Enninful is the person who Meghan tried to buddy up with. He became a global ambassador of the Prince's Trust in 2021 and shared his experiences of working closely alongside the King over the past 10 years. He wrote, "He didn't have to do any of it. He could have let his privilege shield him from the realities of our hardship, in a time when these were not a cause celebrated. But he always met us with an open mind and a listening ear." He continued, "As a man, the King is not always who people expect him to be. He's charming, funny, socially confident, with a kindness that always seeks to put others at ease. His love for the environment is well documented, but his love for his subjects burns even brighter. The monarchy isn't perfect, but in Charles we have a king who understands both tradition and what it takes to evolve with the times." That's a lovely write-up from Enninful. Now we know which side Edward Enninful chose. Charles rarely gets a decent look in as the man he really is. He's forever beaten by the mistakes he made in the past and is not often seen apart from them. The Prince's Trust was set up in 1976 to help 11 to 30-year-olds from disadvantaged backgrounds find work and access more opportunities through building life skills and confidence. Charles and Queen Consort Camilla have invited over 850 charity and community representatives to their coronation on May the 6th, including the boy in the tent, 13-year-old Max Woozy. Around 400 young people have been selected by Charles and Camilla and the UK government to watch the coronation from the adjacent St Margaret's Church. Meghan became the first royal to guest edit Vogue's famed September issue, which is historically the magazine's biggest of the year. The bumper 330-page edition was released in 2019 and saw her select 15 women named as forces for change. She worked closely with Vogue's editor-in-chief Edward Enninful, and both later spoke glowingly of the shared experience. However, author Tom Bower says Meghan's involvement with Enninful and his editorial team wasn't as smooth as many thought at the time. Bower said Meghan insisted on controlling her image, much to the frustration of the team. Most of her contributions were superficial, lacking rhyme or reason, Bower writes. The Duchess planned a publicity blitz by lighting up the internet, inspired by leaks, he says, but Meghan's plan left Enninful unimpressed. Secrecy, Enninful repeated, was essential for a blockbuster launch, Bower writes. She never appeared to consider the conflict of using her marriage to promote herself. When it came time to decide who could appear on the cover of the issue, the Duchess again had very strong ideas. Meghan wanted to feature on the cover just as Kate had done in 2016 to mark Vogue's centenary, Bower claims. But during many discussions, the editorial team persuaded her that it would be boastful. In public, Enninful would say that it was Meghan's decision not to appear on the cover because she wished to remain humble. The staff recall the decision being forced on her. Bower claims Meghan had two publicists, one in the US and another in the UK, who clashed with Enninful about the magazine's promotion. Meghan had wanted the publication to be delayed by one day in the UK to allow for the American market to get first dibs where she thought the press coverage would be more favourable. When that was rejected, the relationship between Meghan and Vogue's staff deteriorated. Their conflict was about control.